Hey everyone, my name is Wedge, and that's all the time we have for introductions because this is announcement week at Wizards of the Coast and things are already off the rails. We have a ton of news to get to and not a lot of time. Today's standard Magic changes forever again. Mark Rosewater, head designer for Magic the Gathering, published an article today revealing 5 huge changes that are coming to Magic in 2018. The first, the 3-in-1 model. This is referring to how they're going to make standard legal sets each year. Step 1, small sets are gone, just gone. You know the second sets you've gotten used to? Aether Revolt, Eldritch Moon, Oath of the Gatewatch, small second sets? They're gone, never to return. Replacing them, more large sets. Quote, there will no longer be small sets. All main standard legal expansions will be large, and all of them will be drafted alone. From a design standpoint, each will have its own mechanical identity, although there's potential for a small amount of overlap. This basically means that with each set that comes out, it will be drafted alone 100% of the time. No more 2 packs from one set and one from another, a thing of the past. All sets, all big, all the time, fall, winter, and spring sets, all large. So what does this mean? Wizards is creating a huge amount of flexibility here. There are no more blocks, no more strict 2 sets per block outline. Quote, from a creative standpoint, we plan to stay on worlds for as many sets as make sense for the story. Some worlds will be a single set, while others might be 2 or 3 sets. Essentially, they're giving themselves the flexibility to explore a story as much as they want to. No more 2 blocks per year, 2 sets per block, none of it. Everything is going to be dynamic based on the story that's happening right at that moment, and for the record, I think that's awesome. Being unpredictable is something I can get behind. It'll help with story pacing, it'll help keep us interested because we won't know how long a conflict will last, and with each set being large, we can be sure that the draft environment will be ideal with each new release. From a story perspective and a practical perspective, this all makes perfect sense to me. Now, I'm sure you noticed that when we were talking about these large sets, the fall, winter, and spring sets were the sets being referred to. So you might be asking yourself, what about the summer set? Oh, what about the summer set indeed? Let me explain. The summer set is going to be a revamped core set, 100% standard legal, that's right, they're coming back with a vengeance. But Mark Rosewater was quick to point out that they won't be exactly like they were. The new core sets will be designed to help newer players, and the cards chosen for the set will have that in mind. About half of the set will be reprints and half will be new cards. And the half that are reprints will be reprints that newer players wouldn't have issues understanding. We all want valuable reprints in standard, and this quote in particular might answer your questions. In the past, we would include things that confuse new players at the cost of adding value for a different type of player. We're working hard to meet other needs while not sacrificing the vision of being an entry-level product. So R&D knows that we want reprints, but it's important to bring back cards newer players understand. I think Mark sums it up pretty well when he says, quote, probably the biggest change about the new core set is a philosophy and how we think about it. In the past, we stuck the core set on equal footing with the other 3 major sets, but with its return, we're going to treat it differently. It has a different purpose, different priorities, and it's going to be designed with a different approach. As such, we're not going to treat it as if it's just like the main 3 expansions. Core sets are back, they're different, and they're taking up the summer slot again. I am so happy. Next, the target moves to the Gatewatch. Starting with Hour of Devastation, the next standard set, we're going to see less of the Gatewatch. There are far too many Gatewatch characters being printed too often. It's basically choking us, and while Wizards has already said they're going to slow down on that, it's good to see it in writing. Specifically, this quote interests me quite a bit. The Gatewatch are still going to be our protagonists, but every member will no longer show up in every block. We may even have some blocks where none of the Gatewatch appear, although even those blocks will still be relevant to the larger story. I think this is a genius idea. Since there are no longer any set block structures, we could easily take a set or 2 to travel to a totally new world with no Gatewatch influence at all and create something new. Maybe just a single set, but even then, could be enough of a break from the Gatewatch to stop them from feeling stale all the time. Another huge change, the Masterpiece series is being limited going forward. Wizards has seen what we've all seen. Falling hype over Masterpieces has created a serious case of diminishing returns. Everyone knows it. I mean, friggin' divert. But anyways, with this new change, Masterpieces aren't being taken away completely, but they are going to be inserted more strategically going forward. The Zendikar expeditions made a lot of sense, but the invocations, for example, feel a bit more forced. Quote, we're only going to do them when we can do something amazing. That means they aren't going to be something we do often, but when we do them, they're going to be memorable. Personally, I like that they're going to look a bit harder at the Masterpiece series, but I don't think removing them from every set is the right move. I'd rather them simply go down to a few high-profile Masterpieces each set. Still creates a ton of hype and doesn't burn anyone out. Regardless, this is still a change for the better. The last big change is behind the scenes. R&D at Wizards has created a new group called Play Design. This group's first priority is to make sure Standard, Sealed, and Draft are going to be fun and healthy before a set releases. Of course, R&D has always done playtesting before release, but this group is spending time solely doing that, and by bringing on seasoned pros like Melissa DeTora and Andrew Brown full-time, I have faith that less of this crap is going to make it through. It's better late than never. Alright, those are the big changes. I love the 3-in-1 model. I think removing 2 set blocks and even blocks in general gives the creative department a lot more room to work with. The story shouldn't be confined by the structure of the game. The story should be able to run free and the game be crafted around that, at least to a degree. So I'm a gigantic fan of this. I really need to know what you're all thinking about these announcements though, each and every one of them. We have a new set design structure, core sets are back, the Gatewatch has taken a backseat, finally. The Masterpiece series is getting revamped and R&D is stepping their game up. There's a lot going on and I have to know what you're all thinking, so please let me know how you feel in the comments and we'll talk about it. Seriously, tell me right now. I need someone to talk to. And as always, thanks for watching and we'll see you next time. This video is brought to you in part by TCGplayer.com. Since we're talking about the future, why not talk about Hour of Devastation? It's coming up real fast. You can get boxes pre-ordered right now on TCG Player for only $94 each. $94. That's so cheap. If you don't have a local game store or yours is charging way too much, I got you back right here. Why not get ready ahead of time? It's a great deal. If you want, just click the link on the screen. Helps the channel. Win-win. Enjoy.
What?